Donkey, India to US via Nicaragua. Alleged illegal immigration grounds flight. In a recent development, an Indian flight bound for Nicaragua faced grounding amidst accusations of carrying illegal immigrants. The incident sheds light on Nicaragua's porous borders and lax visa policies, making it a potential hotspot for what is colloquially known as the donkey route. Often facilitated by agents, this route has gained notoriety for illegal immigration, with Nicaragua being used as a springboard for further journeys. Israel offensive intensifies in Gaza as conflict escalates. The conflict between Israel and the Palestinian group Hamas continues to escalate, with Israeli forces heavily bombing the besieged Gaza Strip. The epicenter of the fierce combat has shifted south, where hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians are seeking shelter. The war, initiated by Hamas' attack on Israel on 7 October, has taken a devastating toll on northern Gaza, particularly in the southern city of Khan Yunis. Hong Kong students jailed over terrorist bomb plot. 3 Hong Kong students have been sentenced to up to 6 years in prison for their involvement in a conspiracy to blow up government buildings. One of the defendants pleaded guilty to terrorist activities under the national security law. This case concludes a series of prosecutions against the little-known group called Returning Valiant, initiated over 2 years ago. Russian plane lands on frozen river due to pilot error. A Soviet-era Antonov 24 aircraft operated by Polar Airlines landed safely on the frozen Kolyma River near Zhilyanka in Russia's far east. The landing, which occurred on 28 December, was attributed to pilot error. The plane was carrying 30 passengers, and no injuries were reported. Israeli forces advance, forcing thousands of Palestinians to flee central Gaza. Approximately 150,000 Palestinians are being compelled to evacuate central Gaza as Israeli forces advance on refugee camps. Witnesses and Hamas armed wing report that tanks have reached the eastern outskirts of the Burej camp, escalating the humanitarian crisis in the region. Nepal plane crash caused by pilots mistakenly cutting power, report says. A tragic plane crash in Nepal that claimed the lives of 72 people, including 2 infants, is attributed to pilots mistakenly cutting the power, according to a report by government-appointed investigators. The incident highlights the importance of stringent safety measures in aviation. L'Oreal heiress Francoise Bettencourt Myers achieves $100 billion fortune. Francoise Bettencourt Myers, heiress to the L'Oreal empire, has become the first woman to amass a $100 billion fortune. The French beauty company, founded by her grandfather, is experiencing its best stock market performance in decades. U.S. military's secretive spaceplane launches on 7th mission. The U.S. military's secretive X-37B robot spaceplane embarked on its 7th mission, marking the first launch atop a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket capable of reaching a higher orbit than ever before. The purpose of this mission remains undisclosed. US and Mexico collaborate to address record migration. In a joint statement, Mexican and US officials have pledged to enhance collaboration to address the record levels of migration at their shared border. The commitment comes after high-level talks aimed at stemming the unprecedented flow of migrants. Powerful surf hits West Coast and Hawaii, causing localized flooding. A powerful surf generated by the stormy Pacific Ocean hit beaches on the West Coast and Hawaii, leading to localized flooding in some low-lying areas. Forecasters are urging caution, advising people to stay off rocks and jetties due to the danger of sneaker waves.